Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left the video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get the leap reads. We're going to do all 12 zodiacs, starting with Aries, going through Pisces. Okay, guys, the leap year means that we get an extra day in February. We have 29 instead of 28 days in February. It only happens every 4 years, and it is to help us realign with the solar schedule, basically. So what is the leap year? The leap year is February getting an extra day to help us realign planetarily, solarly with what is going on around us. Okay? So what this read is going to do is tell us what we are to spend this extra time this year focusing on, what it is realigning us with for each of our signs. Okay, all right, Spirit, let's go Aries first. What is going on for Aries during the leap? What is going on with Aries during the leap, Spirit? What do they need to realign with? Ooh, the Devil reversed. Misuse of force, any weaknesses, blindness to certain things, any type of disorder. You're meant to realign yourself, to rid yourself of the devil, is your card this year, Aries. To relearn how to say yes to things that are not harmful, to remove the illusion, to seek the truth, to put yourself in a more humane position, condition, to get rid of evil effects of things, to heal, essentially. This year, that is your card. How interesting. Let's get a rune as well. Rune for Aries. Rune for Aries this year for leap. A rune for Aries for the leap. Ooh. Canas. Vision, revelation, knowledge, creativity, inspiration, technical abilities, vital fire of life, harnessing power, fire of transformation and regeneration. Okay, this is what we need to focus on this year. Rekindle that fire for life. To not remain submissive and conditioned. To make sure the forces are used appropriately. Working on our self-strength, perhaps, or making sure that we're real clear about what conditions we're putting ourselves in, that's for sure. Okay. All right. Let's move to Taurus. Spirit, what do we have for Taurus during the leap year? What do we have for Taurus? Whoa. Working on our abundance, Taurus. Okay. Making sure that we're moving ourselves towards happiness, new beginnings, new relationships or romances, if love's coming in, new feelings with someone, socializing, celebrating fertility, pregnancy, or conception. Some of you might be trying to have babies this year, or you may get a surprise one. Fair warning. Okay. Just saying. Yep. All right. A lot of you are just really focused. A lot of you could be running into water signs. Perhaps you are dealing with a Cancer, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. A lot of heartfelt moments this year, perhaps. Lots of celebrations. Lots of new feelings. That flipped all the way around. Othala. Okay. How interesting. Inherited property or possessions, a house, a home, what is truly important to one, group order and group prosperity. Yeah, some of you could definitely be building upon your family this year. You could be having a conception or a pregnancy. For most of you, I feel like this is just a new beginning emotionally, like actually seeking out the happiness. Some of you might be inheriting home, property, possessions that have to do with family or inheritance of some way. But mostly I feel like this is just really making, like, grounding yourself and making sure that like your family unit is good and that it's prospering. This is like cracking down on what builds your abundance. You might be working less hours to spend more time at home. Some of you might be taking like a leave from work to kind of heal the group order of things. Specifically, if you already have children and you're adding to the family, some of you might be taking like an extended maternity leave this year. But for most of us, this is just really working on the new feelings, socializing, celebrating, putting yourself further into the concept of abundance. Like, what is abundance for you? And then moving towards it. Especially things that have to do with, like, the home. Specifically the home. Okay, some of you might be buying a bigger house. Or some of you may be relocating back to, like, your hometown. Things of that manner. Okay? All right. We are going to move to Gemini. Okay, Gemini. What's going on for Gemini this year? What's going on for Gemini? Gemini. What's the leap? Okay. A lot of you are paying off debt. A lot of you are getting rid of things that no longer serve you financially, okay? So, like, any bad habits that have to do with greed, jealousy, bribery, or envy. Even just, like, luxury things, like flaunting a financial success. A lot of you are really just getting rid of that. You're not, like, you're paying stuff off instead of buying new. You're not focusing so much on people's envy, okay? Like, you know that you have prosperity. And you're really just focusing in on how you're spending it and what you're investing it in. You're no longer doing things sporadic, spur of the moment, spontaneous spending may be coming to a quick halt here. Evo. Okay. Yep. Jimmy, somebody's getting a gift. Beautiful. Both in the sense of sacrifice and generosity, indicating balance. All matter in relation to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. A lot of you might be like signing a prenup. A lot of you may be signing some sort of settlement agreement to get debts paid off. Some of you could be like cansada, sleepy. Okay. Some of you might be just absorbing in your own energetic field. You might be just putting more of your attention and your stability into yourself than into other things. Like, maybe you're choosing to work less hours and get better sleep and get on a better routine. Some of you might be switching your work schedule this year. You guys are really, really just focusing in on those personal relationships and partnerships of yours to try to eliminate the bad financial aspects of shit. Like, that you're putting that shit to the side. We're paying shit off. We're not buying new. We're going to sit. We're going to save. We're going to be prosperous again. It's kind of where you're at. All right, let's move to Cancer. Okay, Cancer, what's going on? What's going on for Cancer during the leap year? Two of Cups of an affinity. Okay. A lot of you are moving toward warm friendships. True feelings may be coming out this year. Close relationships with people, especially people that are attracted to you or you're attracted to them. There's a connection between the people. And that does not mean that you have to be physically attracted to those people. That's just a connection that you have with those people. You're drawing that in. You're allowing yourself to build on those close relationships and partner with people who have the same soul vibe as you. It is a good card for business and for love, for the record, you guys. You also could be dealing with a Cancer this year. What rune do we have? Ooh. Tiwas. Yeah. You're taking the lead. Honor, justice, leadership, and authority, analysis, rationality. Knowing where one's true strength lies. Willingness to self-sacrifice. Okay, some of you might be fighting for these other people or these other partners. A lot of you are coming to the table with a glass full and hoping to receive it back. A lot of you could be having like tests of loyalty this year, tests of honor, seeking justice for people who are unjustified. Like, just trying to make the world a better fucking place by building strong partnerships, making harmony in all aspects of your life. That's beautiful this year, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we are going to move on to Leo. What is going on for Leo, Spirit? What's going on for Leo during the leap year? What is it that we need to align ourselves with? What's happening for Leo? Ooh. Y'all got a challenge card. How interesting. And they're both fire. How interesting. Oh my goodness. Okay. Huh. A lot of you are going to be struggling against your impulses. Some of you are just really putting yourself back on track. Like during this last time, you could have been, this last year or couple of years, you could have been dealing with inconsistency, disappointment, lack of planning, people cheating, causing a loss of money or some sort of theft. There's lots of impulsive, ambitious energy here. Very fiery, very energetic, okay? That could be because you're really getting your energy back this year. You could be wanting to do things spontaneously more often, or you may be finding that you have the love for the challenge again. So for some of you, you may have put yourself back on your life path, your mission path, and you're just becoming extremely passionate for it. You guys are eradicating anything from your path right now that leads you down that Three of Wands reversed. Anything that blocks your foresight or like dampens your passion, you're getting rid of that shit this year. That shit's got to go. Any sort of discord, quarreling, frustration, disappointment, loss, especially people that have done theft against you. People who are arrogant, people that can't deliver. You're getting rid of all of that. Like it right now is like either you're with it or you're fucking gone. Like that is your energy this year. Like get with the fucking program or get the fuck on. Get with the program or get the fuck on. That's beautiful. That's very big fiery energy with that this year. A lot of you could be working on weight loss. A lot of you could be working on like fixing a stable housing situation or stabilizing your career. Some of you could be getting new careers that are more stable than the other. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius. Rune for Leo, Spirit. Rune for Leo. Yeah. Strength, reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, enlightenment, endurance, defense, and protection. What did I say? Iwas. Need I say more? Need I say more, Leo? You're working on your strength, your reliability, your dependability, people and places and things that are around you that can provide those things, things that enlighten you, things that help you to find that endurance, to be defensive, things that you want to protect. That is where we're going this year. Everything else can fucking hang, according to you. Okay. Moving on to Virgo. What is going on for the Virgo collective spirit? What's going on for the Virgo? What is going on? Okay. We're getting the Emperor. Things we're working on this year, Virgo. We want our power back. We want to sit on our fucking throne. And that's beautiful. Some of you might be working on your relationships with your father figures or like an older male or masculine figure. A lot of you are trying to put yourself back into that powerful, consistent, fair, accurate, powerful energy. And that's beautiful. Okay, the intelligence and authoritarian control. A lot of you are just really putting that effort in to get shit back under control this year, Virgo. You're just done with the insignificant shit. Some of you are giving without expecting a return. Some of you may have experienced poor business or financial management or not finishing what was started. That's the reason why we're pushing for this Emperor energy here, okay? Some of you kind of sat in that bullheaded energy of like, I work too much for this shit. Like it's just too much to get it done. And this year, your realignment is to step back into your power, to retake your energy. That is your realignment. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus or Sagittarius. Okay. Woo! That was quick. Ooh, Rado. Okay, some of you might be traveling as well. Some of you could be taking a journey, a vacation, or relocating. There's a change of place or setting. Seeing the larger perspective could be a played in aspect here as well. You could be looking at things more long term and realizing that you haven't put enough work in to make the long term available to you. So a lot of you could be like picking a job that pays better to make better money for your retirement or to save more in a 401k. Some of you might be moving to a company that has a pension. Yeah, there's definitely a new lifestyle direction this year. Absolutely. You are shifting it over so that you can take your power back, and that's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, moving on to Libra. Okay, what is going on for Libra? Spirit. What is the realignment for Libra during this leap year? What is the realignment for Libra during the leap year? Whoa. Okay, so it's going to be a choice. Just going to put it out there. Some of you are still fence sitting on what it is you want to get done this year, because there could be a lot of obstacles or stagnation, some sort of hindrance, something that needs to be worked on very hard to achieve the success. So a lot of you are looking at something like, damn, that's going to be fucking impossible. But on the other hand, if you are able to put the energy in and get recognized for what you're doing, there is tons of rewards, okay? Some of you could be looking at immigration. Maybe it's not the way that you're doing something. Maybe it's where you're doing something. Like, okay, this is just an example, so take it how it resonates. But you can't sell surfboards in New Mexico and expect to make money. Like, you should probably relocate to California. You know what I mean? Like, some of you could be relocating for business reasons like that. Like, you have to move where your product sells. A lot of you could just be moving houses. There's like a purchase or sale of land in some way, shape, or form here. Some of you might be selling your home. Some of you could be buying a home. Take it how it resonates for you. It's like the cycle has to come full circle this year, and it's really going to be up to you as to whether you get it done or not. This kind of you will decide your own path this year is what I'm going to say. Either you choose to let the obstacles and the blocks get in your way and hinder you from making your manifestation successful, or you choose to put the work in and put it where it needs to go to grow. Okay. Let's get a ring. What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? There's us. Reactive force. Okay. Directed force or force of destruction and defense. Conflict. Instinctual will. Vital eroticism. Regenerative catalyst. A tendency toward change. Yeah. You're being reactive to what is going on, and that's good. But you need to direct your force in a positive way. Y'all's temper is going to be flying this year. Just gonna put it out there. Make sure that whatever you're doing is able to regenerate. Okay. Take that tendency towards the change. Whatever makes the change is where you need to go. Okay. All right. Let's move on to Scorpio. What is going on for Scorpio? What's going on for Scorpio? What is Scorpio's realignment for 2024 for this leap year? What is... Whoa, that is way too much. Try again. Scorpio's realignment? Scorpio's realignment this year? What's going on, Spirit? There we go. That's better. Okay, you guys are getting two as well. Seven of Swords reversed and the Five of Cups. Okay. So... I feel like y'all have experienced some savagery here. There's some sort of fight, some sort of slander on somebody, disappointment in a family or within a friendship. It's good for love, but Like you're choosing to leave everything behind for the person that you love, but there's some mud being slung, that's for damn sure. A lot of you, there's going to be something that you regret, something traumatic or something that caused heartbreak, okay? It could be some sort of abandonment that gets brought up this year. A lot of you are really working on your past issues. That's just what I'm going to put out here. A lot of you are really looking for the higher path to stop experiencing the misfortune, to stop seeing and feeling the negative emotions when it comes to something that happened. It's probably with your family or friends, and it was probably something dramatic or traumatic. It could have been with a partner as well, but I'm really getting that this is more like root-based, probably more to do with your family aspect of it, and the mental scars that it created is more or less what I'm getting. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Scorpio. It's just like saying no. Saying no to things that cause misfortune, things that cause disappointment. Yeah, Jira. The results of earlier effects are realized. A time of peace and happiness, fruitful season. It can break through stagnancy, hopes, and expectations of peace and prosperity. Absolutely. Some of you are really getting the help you need to heal this year, to heal past the mud being slung, to get past slander, or to stop the fighting, stop feeling negative emotions for things that happened in the past. That regretful, guilty, remorseful shit, you're done mourning over shit that does not fucking serve you anymore. Like, yeah, we spilled the 3 cups. Oh, fucking well. We have 2 cups and we need to move on. You can still get what you need to get done with those 2 cups. Is it gonna be perfect? Probably not. Is it gonna be absolutely prosperous? No. But it'll get the fucking job done, and that's what you need to look at this year, is making sure that your shit is handled. So that there can be a time of peace. Okay? Okay. Some of you might be getting back more than what you thought you were going to get. Like perhaps that you do a generous offer and you help somebody out. Once they are stable, you may get more back than what you thought you were going to. Or it may be a better choice than what you thought it was going to be. Helping that other person or helping that group or that job, whatever it is you do this year to try to put back that regeneration that you put back in this year is going to pay off. So like, even if it's a partner, maybe you just like start doing the little things that mean the most. Like with your partner, you know what I mean? Like buying them flowers, or for some people that works. I'm not saying that's all, so take it how it resonates. Doing the little things that make those people happy. Like, I have friends where if they have a fight with their wife, they literally go buy her a bag of ice. Like, that is what makes her happy, is the bag of ice. And that little gesture goes a long fucking way. I have another friend who puts a towel on top of the dryer. Like, his wife will get in the shower and he puts a towel on the dryer, and then when she gets out of the shower, he hands it to her warm. That goes 100 miles in a relationship. That little bit of extra care. That could be what you're working towards this year, or it could be a larger scale than that. Maybe you're at work and you do a good deed for someone. Like, listen, I know this really needs to be done, so I'm going to offer you half price for it, or I'm going to help you get it done for like little to nothing, so that that person's needs are taken care of and they're no longer stressing, and that karma comes back. If that makes more sense for you guys. Just be mindful of the karma, okay? All right, let's move on to Sagittarius. Saggy. Saggy, what is going on? Sagittarius. What's the realignment for Sagittarius? Calm down. This is your year to calm down. You are guided and you are protected. You do not need to be defensive any longer. You do not have to be stubborn about things. There's guidance there, okay? There's guidance and there's protection somewhere. This is your year to find it. Put yourself in a situation where you do not have to stand guard, where you do not any longer have to take wounds, okay? Like, you no longer need to be doing that. Yeah. Some of you just might be going back to a birthplace. Um, Generally, it has to do with fertility, both mental and physical, and personal growth, liberating yourself from certain things, regenerative power and light of spring. So this could be happening during the springtime for you guys. You might be put into a liberating situation. You may be given an offer to, like, sit down, stop standing guard. Like, someone or something is coming in to offer you an option of protection, and you really need to take that. There's a promise of a new beginning or a new growth, okay? Berkana, your advice. Things that create, things that liberate, things that are regenerative, things that are light, things that have promises of new beginnings. Like, not just promises, but like, you know for a fact, those things are going to be good for you. You need to do those. It's important. Some of you could be dealing with a fellow Sagittarius. Or I just really get that that's your energy, though. Like, you guys are really, really sitting hard in that I feel, that sacral energy, okay? For some of you, this option may be created sexually. For others of you, like, that is the sexual creativity chakra, okay? So that I feel energy, it's like you feel it in your whole being, okay? Not to be raunchy, but think of it like a climax, okay? Like, there's stuff that's coming this year that's literally going to be like such a fucking relief for you. It's going to be almost climatic. Once you figure out where that new growth is, take the path, ma'am. Take the path. Take the option. Take the offer. Take it and run with it. All right, we're going to move on to Capricorn. What's going on for Cappy? What is going on for Capricorn? Capricorn, what is going on? Page of Wands. Nice. Some of you are absorbing in your youthful energy. Beautiful. Some of you might be really focusing on being optimistic this year and showing your enthusiasm when needed. Some of you also might be getting messages. A lot of messages this year about creativity, about passionate things. So a lot of you could... Okay, so let me just put it out there. For those of you who are getting back in the dating pool, you are not going to struggle to find lovers. Let's put it there. But for the rest of us that are not in the dating pool, then we are going to get this very daring, youthful, enthusiastic, optimistic energy about us. Okay, that Sagittarius energy is coming in hard for the Capricorn. So Capricorn is a cardinal sign and Saggies are a fixed sign, okay? So some of you might be really making an affirmative action on being like, you know what? I am no longer deluding myself for this situation, this person, this company. I'm no longer holding my energy back or coming in half-paced because somebody can't handle me. Like, you're done with that shit. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful realignment because Cappy's got big energy, dude. You guys got big energy when you need to. And I feel like this year is one of those years where you are going to need to use it. Okay, we had two come out. So we got Swahilo and Allgeist. Okay, so what you need to know, you are protected. Or you will need to protect and shield others. It's one way or the other. It is also a card of warding off evil. So this year's spirit is probably removing things from your life that are no longer necessary or things that are harmful to you. So if there's shit in your life that tries to vacate, exit stage left, it's meant to happen. That is meant to awaken you to your purpose, to what you are supposed to be doing, okay? Because you also get Swahilo, so that's success, goals achieved, honor, life force, health, a time when power will be available to you for positive changes in your life, victory, health, and success. Things are going to be removed. They're going to be warded off because they are not fucking good for you. The things that are good for you, you're going to keep. And you're going to be big and loud and proud and send that shit forward. Because if you do, you are going to be successful. You are going to have victory after victory, success, fun, happiness this year. Beautiful, Cappy. I like your guys' read. I wish I was a Capricorn. Jesus. Anyways. Alright, we're going to move on to Aquarius. Let me see. Alright, Aquarius. What is going on for the Aquarius collective during this leap year? What realignment does Aquarius need to take? What realignment does Aquarius need to take? What is the realignment for Aquas? 2024. Okay. I almost wanted to come out. Let's see. We'll do the first one. The Fool. Yeah. Cool. You guys are supposed to adventure. You're supposed to have a free spirit. You're supposed to be spontaneous. You are meant to do the self-confidence, carefree, immature maybe, but definitely original. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to bring in that new. Some of you might be recreating yourselves this year just a little bit. Some of you are just really in that if it ain't got shit to do with me, fuck 'em energy this year. And that's not a bad place to be, Aqua. That's not. That is literally what I just heard. Like, if it ain't about me, fuck 'em. If it ain't got shit to do with me, fuck 'em. Like, woo! Okay. What do we got for Aqua? AWAS. Yeah, some of you are definitely taking a trip, man, with that adventure with the Fool card, and then you get AWAS. That's transportation, may represent a horse, car, plane, boat, or other vehicle. Movement and change for the better. A lot of you are just moving on to greener pastures at this point. Like, where you at ain't getting it, man. And you're done sitting in the fucking negativity. You're like, yep, fuck that. I'm out. Like, I'm moving on. Moving on to better things, better changes for myself. Some of you could be going back to school. Some of you might be getting some sort of training, transitioning to a warmer climate. Some of you might be moving somewhere where the weather's better. Maybe you get seasonal depression and you're just fucking done with the snow. Who fucking knows? Take it how it resonates for you guys. But what I'm saying is, changes is coming and they're for the better. You just got to take your leap of faith. All right, moving on. Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? Pisces. What is the realignment needed for the Pisces? Woo. Okay. Y'all are getting a challenge card. Fuck my life. Yeah. Y'all are regaining power this year. You're going to get some bad news, but it's not like horrible bad. Okay? It's just like a disadvantage, I think. It's just like a misfortune of some type. Some of you could be losing a job or losing a new job opportunity. Maybe you like apply for a new job and you don't get it. Maybe you go through a couple of interviews and still don't get it. Like, there's some sort of disappointment down the road here, but the important part is to regain your power, okay? That is what we're making an effort to do. That could be saving your money, budgeting, creating that financial stability that you need, avoiding materialism, trying not to be possessive of certain things. Some of you might even be looking into retirement and discovering, like, you know what, I can do better. Maybe you're moving into a position or relocating somewhere where there's like pensions or better 401ks, or maybe even just a city where it's cheaper cost of living so that you can afford retirement by the time you get there. This is really just creating that own personal wealth to be able to live happily long term. Taking back your power. Standing in it. Beautiful. What's the room for Pisces? Wow. That's a lot of rooms for Pisces. That's a lot of rooms for Pisces. Let's try again. Whew. What advice do we have for Pisces? Advice? Advice for this realignment? Spirit? What's... Okay. Again, 3. We're taking 1. Degas! Oh, I love this! Oh, together with this? Yes, please. You're getting a breakthrough and awakening and awareness, okay? Daylight clarity as opposed to nighttime uncertainty. Some of you definitely could be switching to day shift. A time to plan or embark upon an enterprise. There's a lot of you that are enterprising. What did I just say about the retirement thing and making sure you're good long term? There's a lot of you that are embarking towards enterprise. Instead of working for a small company, you may be working for a bigger company that has better options for you and better career advancements for you. Maybe they even offer better training or getting you certified for things. Whatever that is, you're moving towards that shit, okay? And it's probably going to happen during the daytime. So for those of you who work like night shifts, that could be part of your fucking problem. Maybe you're a night owl. Okay, but night owls typically don't make as much as the corporate enterprises because those are open when? Business hours. And business hours are? Day shift. Where's the money at? Day shift, baby. Sorry. It's going to be hard for a lot of you to hear that. However, that's the fucking truth. You need to take the time to plan what it is that you want to enterprise on. What is your power source? Do you want to focus on money first? Career first? Retirement first? It just depends on what stage you're in. Wherever you're at, you need to figure out where your starting point is. Manifest, make your goals, start moving. That's what needs to happen. That breakthrough, that awakening, that very aware, clear energy. That is where the realignment is this year. Taking back your motherfucking power, Pisces. Taking it back. All right. Those are the messages that I have for y'all. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment. If you'd like a personal read, my email's in the description box below the video. You can shoot me an email. We'll get you scheduled. I am booked through Wednesday of next week. I'll be offering half off personal reads in April and probably partway through March too, where you'll get the full 30-minute personal read for the 25 instead of the 50. And if you guys could still put your votes in on the daily card, like, do we want to just pull one card for everybody, like one size fits all, or do we want to do a pick a card read and do like 1, 2, 3, and you pick out of those to do your daily card? We'll see. Haven't got any votes for it yet, so if you guys could put that in the comments, whether you want 1 or 3 cards for the daily pick a cards. That would be helpful. All right, and with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light. Happy leap year. Hope everybody seeks out their alignments, and you guys have a wonderful 366 days this year.